Episode 286, Meta buys Manus AI.
The primitive forms of artificial intelligence we already have proved very useful.
AI is a golden opportunity.
How do we ensure that this technology is regulated?
The long arc of technological history is now in an extraordinary new phase.
The AI 6 podcast with Joanne Sweeney.
Meta has paid more than $2 billion for Manus, a Singapore-based startup that built what many consider the most advanced autonomous AI agent on the market. Hello and welcome back to AI 6, the podcast that teaches you AI in just 6 minutes a day. I'm your host, Joanne Sweeney. China's Ministry of Commerce announced it will investigate whether Meta's acquisition of AI startup Manus violates export control laws, since Manus was originally founded in Beijing before relocating to Singapore. That review could take up to 90 days, and Meta expects to close in Q1 of 2026. But in today's episode, I want to focus on what Manus does and why Meta wanted it. A worthy reminder, one of my very early episodes of AI 6 was on Manus AI. If you want to go back and listen to it, it's episode 44. At the time, it was an impressive AI system. Now, Meta is close to owning it. So, just to remind you, Manus is a general-purpose AI agent. It's not a chatbot, it's an execution engine. You give it an objective, for example, research the top 10 competitors in this market and produce a report, or screen these 50 CVs against this job description. And Manus plans the task, coordinates tools, files and code, and delivers completed work. Market research reports, data analysis, travel itineraries, code, recruitment screening, whatever those bunch of tasks need done, Manus can undertake them independently, simultaneously, and autonomously. The difference from ChatGPT or Claude is that Manus doesn't just answer your question, it does the work. However, I am planning an episode on Claude Code, which you will be interested in if you're interested in Manus AI. The commercial traction speaks for itself. Manus launched in March 2025. It had $100 million in annual recurring revenue within 8 months, and it signed up millions of paying subscribers. By December, the revenue run rate exceeded $125 million. The company has processed more than 147 trillion tokens and created over 80 million virtual computing environments. That's 80 million times the system spun up a virtual computer to complete a task for a user. So why was Meta so focused on acquiring Manus? Well, Meta has been spending $60 to $65 billion on AI infrastructure in 2025, with $600 billion committed through to 2028. And of course, investors are asking, when will we get our return? Manus is already profitable, and I guess that's part of the answer. But more importantly, Meta has an agent layer to sit on top of its Llama models. And we've seen throughout 2025 that the other large language models are going the agentic route. Meta has strong AI research and open source models, but until now it lacked the orchestration and execution capabilities that turn model outputs into completed tasks. Llama can think, Manus can act. Now Meta has both. So what does this mean for Meta's products? Meta plans to integrate Manus across Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, and Meta AI, while keeping Manus running as a standalone subscription service. The goal is AI that handles end-to-end workflows rather than just answering questions. For small businesses on WhatsApp Business or Instagram, think about what may become possible. An AI agent that creates and manages ad campaigns, not just suggesting copy, but actually building, launching, and optimizing them. Customer service that doesn't just draft replies, but handles entire conversations and resolves issues. and research and reporting that runs in the background and delivers finished documents. Analysing your analytics, looking at your conversion rates, and making suggestions to improve your campaigns. Meta has talked about every business having a business AI, and Manus is their plan on how they can deliver that. For consumers using Meta AI, this means moving beyond ask me anything to do this for me. Book travel, compare products and make purchases, manage schedules, produce content. The assistant becomes an agent. And what's really interesting is that Manus built a 100 million revenue business in 8 months without training its own model. It used Claude, it used open source tools, and it focused entirely on the execution layer, making AI actually do things reliably. That was really smart. And Meta is very clear on where the value is. And I always say this in my podcasts, in my presentations, in my trainings. You've really got to understand where the value of AI is. Otherwise, you're doing AI for AI's sake. So Meta didn't buy a large language model company. They bought an environmental company, an orchestration company. It's the layer that turns AI capability into AI action. So for anyone building AI products or thinking about AI strategy, this is worth noting. The model matters, but the ability to reliably execute multi-step tasks in the real world might matter more. And this is another teaching moment from me, I guess, another insight moment for you if you are in that AI building mode or bringing in AI capability into your business or your organization. It's more than the model, it's about the execution. And so looking at what Meta is doing with this Manus maneuver gives us an understanding of how we should be thinking about AI in our own organizations. So we've got to see if this deal completes in Q1 2026. I'll keep you updated on this podcast. And that's it for today's show. If you enjoyed it, please share it with a pro that you know. And don't forget, I have a host of other resources depending on where you are on your AI journey. If you're looking for a book to act as a companion to this podcast, you can check out my book, AI Marketing Playbook. If you want to get a CPD accreditation that's industry recognized, you can take my AI diploma. And if you'd prefer to read what's happening on AI on a weekly basis, go ahead and jump over to LinkedIn. Just search for Joanne Sweeney, and you can subscribe to my new newsletter, Human in the Loop. I'll talk to you again tomorrow.